Look what I got here. I got drugs. Illicit drugs. I'm kidding. Supplements. The red ones are magnesium. The white one is zinc. And then the clear ones are vitamin D3. This is usually what I consume. That's usually what I consume every day when I remember to. Mostly every day. D3, zinc, and magnesium. I think I just read online somewhere that they're supplements that are usually lacking in people. I know I lack vitamin D3 because I have my blood work drawn up as a part of being diabetic. I do that every now and then just to check my diabetes. But they wanted to look at my vitamin D and it was like, it's low. So, but I did read that somewhere online that those three are generally lacking, and they have to do with I think magnesium, like something about like transferring energy. I don't know. There's definitely science on it. I can't remember the exact science, but those are the only things I take every day. Supplement wise, I used to take creatine when I was weightlifting, but as I'm not weightlifting anymore, I'm not really taking creatine, although I'm sure it would still help. Not nearly as much, but there might be a slight benefit to taking it for endurance running. So yeah. Anyways. Anyways, it is Monday. 5 days until the marathon. Can you feel it? I can. I'm hyped. 5 days until the marathon. I'm feeling good. I'm more excited than nervous. I'm pretty excited. It's just such a long time coming. It's really crazy to think about how long I've been training for this, how many vlogs I've done. I think at this point, this would be vlog like almost 220. Now it's not necessarily day 220. I haven't been doing this for 220 days exactly, because there was some periods in the middle of this vlogging escapade that I stopped vlogging for maybe like a week, and then maybe a couple weeks actually, and then I continued vlogging, but I was only doing weekly vlogs. I'm back to doing daily vlogs now, but just because of that, I think I have been vlogging for about 200 days. But it may not, it's not like it's gonna match the number of videos I've uploaded. So this is what I'm saying. But yeah, I started this like late February, early March. I think early March. And the plan was just to run a half marathon. And then we did that at the end of April, and we decided, you know what, we're gonna run a marathon. My friend Jude, my friend Rudy, and my cousin Jude, but they weren't able to continue the training. Rudy got overuse injuries, and Jude also kind of had an injury, but had to focus on school. So I'm the only one left, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I said I was gonna do it. I'm gonna follow through. It's pretty exciting to finally work for something for so long and then actually do it. And just the build up, because it's such a distant goal. It feels like working for something that feels like we're training for something that is 5 months away, and it's just not even an idea at that point, but now it finally is here. It's interesting because you're comparing the thoughts of what you think it could be at such a distant view to finally now you're here, and you get to actually feel the thoughts about how you feel about the marathon, and it may not compare to what you thought you would be feeling back 5 months ago. But yesterday, I didn't record everything just because we were kind of like all over the place. Helped Tori with her garden beds a little bit more, so we're getting closer to setting those up fully. I went to the thrift store. Now, this is interesting. I'll show this later, but I'll just talk about it for now. I went to the thrift store to buy some warm starting line gear for the marathon because it's gonna be cold and I don't really want to be cold, I suppose, when I'm just sitting around. The thing is that we might be standing around the start line for a little bit. So I bought just like super cheap sweatpants and sweatshirt from the thrift store so that I can wear them to the start line and then just discard them or set them aside or donate them off to the side when the race starts. But that way I'll stay warm throughout the whole warm up start line period, because it may be like in the 40s, low 40s potentially. So that's what I did. Went to the thrift store, bought some cheap throwaway sweats and a sweatshirt. And I know some races definitely do it. I'm pretty sure the Marine Corps Marathon in DC definitely does it, where you can do that. Sorry, my camera battery died, but I'm charging it now. But yeah, the Marine Corps Marathon in DC, you can wear warm clothes to the starting line and then take it off and throw it to the side, and all the clothes that get thrown to the side or get collected and donated. Now, I don't know if the Baltimore Running Festival does that, and I haven't read anywhere that they do, but I'm just gonna do the same thing. So I'm just gonna give an attendee my pair of clothes, or just put it to the side, and then that'll be that. So I stay warm in the beginning of the race. And then we went to Costco to buy some more groceries that I will be eating throughout the week, because this is race week. I'm going to be eating a little healthier. I'm going to be focusing more on my diet than I have been. And by that, it's mostly just going to be less fat, no milk really, no ice cream, because of lactose in my stomach. No heavily processed foods, no heavily fried foods. And that's just like in general. I'm not gonna be super strict about it for the first few days, but until the 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the 3 days leading up to the race is when I'll be the most strict about it, especially Thursday, Friday. But that's the plan. So we bought chicken. We bought stuff to make a chicken stew kind of deal, which is going to be really delicious. And I'll just be eating mostly chicken and rice all week, which I don't mind. I had some chicken sausages and rice for lunch today, and it was very good. And if you know me, I have no problem eating the same thing all day, every day. As long as I find it tasty, I have no problem eating the same thing. So that's the plan. Today is a rest day. We're really on the heavy taper this week. I'm only going to be running twice this week. Once Wednesday, and then once Friday for like a little shakeout run before the race. Easy, keeping it easy. But I'm still excited, so today is a very good day. It's very beautiful outside too. I want to go run, but I'm not gonna. Look at this.
Turn off the light, but...
We got the chicken stew cooking up in the slow cooker. That's what I'm gonna be eating this week to prepare for the race. Nice low fat, carby chicken stew with rice. Yup. Nice and healthy.
Nice and healthy.
Nice and healthy.
I think I'm starting to like marathon prep.
That's so funny. You're so funny. Yep. It's 10:11 now. I'm probably gonna hit the head at 10:30. That means we'll be getting 11:30, 12:30. We'll be getting minus waking up in the middle of the night about 9 hours of sleep, because I'm gonna wake up at 7:30 also. So that's good, because this week I'm trying to get more hours of sleep to get optimal rest for my body. So that's the plan for today. Yeah, it's been pretty chill, but we preps the chicken soup, and then we watched Supernatural. Just hung out and watched Supernatural, and I'm trying to plan like what a week of running could look like after a marathon too. So we're gonna see what that'll look like.
Tired of it. Nag, nag, nag. Oh. Why are you secretly recording?